Hello and welcome to the studio where we paint away the stress of everyday life here in Wales. I've got a small canvas today and I'm starting my Christmas series of paintings. So let's have a bit of fun in the studio. Quickly, let's have a look at the palette. As you can see, I've got a couple of colours. I've just got a Prussian blue, a white and a black. That's it. Easy, easy, easy. Now what I was thinking of doing today was starting my Christmas cards. I make a series of small paintings. This is well, I'll tell you exactly what size this is. This is a canvas that's been pre-primed and it's a 10 by 8. There we go, 10 by 8 inches. It's got a small amount of gesso on there, and I make these little 10 by 8s and I take photographs of them later on and I turn them into Christmas cards. I think that's a fantastic idea. So I'm going to share these with you this year. I've got a few of these to do, and they're going to be put out over the Christmas period. So without further ado, you can see I've actually done a quick little sketch. Now I got this available as a tracing for you, so don't worry. I've already gone to the bother of putting that on there. You don't have to do that. You can paint all the background in first and then you can trace this on, but just for speed really, I've already done that. Anyway, let's get some paint on this canvas. I've got a long handled brush, look. That's because I can sit back and paint at a distance. So what I was thinking of doing is putting some sort of a wintry type of sky in here. All I'm using is conventional water. You can use distilled water or tap water, it's entirely up to you. I'm just going to moisten down my brush a little bit. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of Prussian blue. This is a lovely blue. It's more of a, it's bordering on the black side of blue, bringing a bit of white into that, because you can see you can lighten that down. What a fantastic colour that can be. There you go. Anyway, we want to go, it's a mid colour. We don't want it too light and we don't want it too dark. And I quite enjoy painting with Prussian blue. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful. You can add black to that as well to make it darker. And we're just going to put a bit of that in to the top part of the sky like that. There you go. And let's just get some white directly onto that brush and then just blend that in like that. And then pick it up some more white and just blend in that straight in. So you don't need a lot of colour. Don't need a lot of colour at all. You can go over your drawing if you want. In fact, I think I've just killed it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We will put that back in a second. There you go. Let's just get this sky in first, and we worry about things like that. I was hoping that it would actually show through, but inevitably sometimes we are wrong. But these things are sent to try us. So we got a nice. Already this is going to be such a quick, easy, simple, fantastic painting. It can be done in no time at all, really. And you can hear that roughness on that canvas. That's because I've used a marble dust in my gesso now. A marble dust and calcium carbonate mix. And where are you going to find that? Well, you're going to find that recipe in the iCard. So have a quick look up there. Press that little circle with an eye in it, and there's some videos in there, and there's a little thing that will pop across every so often and it'll say click me here. So click in and then you'll be able to watch these other videos. And if you subscribe to the channel, if you've never subscribed, please subscribe. Press the subscription button. The links are down in the bottom, and there's a little icon in the bottom right hand corner over there which you can click onto. Also in just above the details there's a little subscription button as well, and I upload every Monday, so all these lessons are going to be readily available for you. And if you type in hashtag Clive5art, that's hashtag Clive5art, not heart, hashtag Clive5art as written by there. Yes, it's quite late in the studio tonight and I'm getting tired. So my brain stops working at a certain time. Then all my videos will pop up if you put that hashtag Clive5art into the descriptions. There we go. Well, we got a wintry looking sky there like that. And let's mix some black and some Prussian blue, and let's just darken down this area here like this. A bit more black, because we want this girl to be in some sort of a silhouette. That's what I was thinking of. There you go. What a wonderful time of the year. And you can make these Christmas cards quite easily, and take a high definition photograph of your paintings and get some cards, and then you can get them from a craft shop. I mean, just concentrate on that line there like that. There you go. And you can cut your photograph out of your painting, and you can stick that into a card, and then you've got your own Christmas cards with your own paintings on them. That is a fantastic way to spread your artwork about and show people what you can do. And I do that every year. I make cards like this for all my family on a regular basis. I certainly do. No, I need to wash my brush very quickly, because what I'm going to do now is I want to put some clouds in that sky. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of white and a smallest amount of Prussian blue, and I'm just going to get the brush like this, and I'm using the brush in my hand like that, and I'm just going to scrag in some very, very lightly. Put in some wispy clouds. Now, you heard me say before, don't worry about working, don't overwork these things. If you overwork these things, they'll start looking like balls of fluff like this, and sometimes that's what you want, and most of the time that's not what you want. You just want an essence of some sort of a cloud sky there with, there you go, just an essence of something going on in there. There you go. That's it. Background done. Yes, the background is done. And what I've got by here now is this is a cannibalized fan brush. There we go, one cannibalized fan brush. Now you can use a toothbrush for this as well, but I suggest you wet that and just put it in some white paint like this. Tap it in, tap it in, tap it in, tap it in, and you need to stand back and you need to pull this towards you. Now you may have seen me do this on other videos, and what we're doing, we're just going to put some snow falling down like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry this with a hairdryer, and then I'm going to re-establish my outline, and I'm not going to video that part because it's only me redrawing this onto there, and I've got a trace in, so that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I shall be back like that. So there we are, we've actually so there we are, I've done that, I've added the outline. Now some people say, Clive, that is cheating, but it's not cheating, because I can honestly say with my hand on my heart that I've been doing some serious research with a Van Gogh painting that I'm working on with Jason Bowen, and I was quite shocked, in fact, to find out. I was quite shocked to find out, in fact, that I was looking for a brush. Oh my god, I dropped it. Oh. It's getting harder and harder to get down there. I was quite shocked to find out that Van Gogh actually did occasionally trace some drawings. He used to go out in the field and he did. And that is to be said for quite a few artists that did that. So, is it cheating? No, it's just using a resource that you have. There you go. It's just using a resource that you have. If you've got a problem with telling people that you've traced, then without sounding as if you're going to be deceitful, don't tell them. It's your secret. Many artists have many secrets of what they do as far as their procedures are concerned. And I think it's only fair that we say that to you quite honestly, because artists don't share everything. They certainly don't do that. Not these. Not a lot of professionals want you to know how to do these things, and they don't want you to know that you can paint within a matter of weeks on doing something as simple as this. And that's the truth. And they wanted to go and pay for lessons, and they wanted to buy their DVDs, and they wanted to do all this type of stuff, and that is well and truly a fantastic thing to do, because you know, I'll certainly be selling some videos and a book that I've got planned next year. But saying that, you know, I also am a great believer in free resource, and for those people that can't afford to buy these things, to buy these books, to buy the help they need, and they might be absolutely brilliant, and I know there are a lot of you that are very talented, but you are not in a financial position, or you're not in a health position to actually get out there and buy or get help, in fact, to paint. And art to me is first of all on top priority to me is therapy. And I say that with my hand on my heart, that art has helped me no end of times through different things in health matters that I've had over the years, with strokes, and I've just recently come out of a major bout of depression. And I know that doesn't sound like, oh Clive, you're so happy and that on videos, and it has helped me. That's why I do it. It's because when I'm painting, my worries and my stress and everything else basically ceases to be in existence. And let's put our welly boots in, and that's why I do it, and that's why I enjoy art. I enjoy my lessons. I think it's a wonderful thing, and it's so healing to be able to do that. And anyway, as we talk and we progress in through this Christmassy cartoony type of silhouette, impressionistic type of painting, it can be whatever you want it to be. Does it have to be perfect? No. Who says it has to be perfect and photorealistic? And I certainly enjoy this type of style painting anyway. So there we go. So there she is. She is standing on some sort of a mountainy rising thingy there. I'm going to get this big brush that we started this wonderful painting on, and I'm going to pick up some white. And now I'm just going to maybe put in and drag in the brush very lightly. Put in a little bit of snowfall onto that ground like that. Simplistic paintings sometimes are the key, especially when it comes to Christmas cards and things like that. This is just going to be one of those simple type of paintings, and I like these simple type of paintings. So I'm just going to put a dot more white onto my palette. I'm going to pick up a Q-tip or a cotton bud, and now I want to put in some bigger flakes of snow like that. You can do it that way, or you can put some Q-tips together like that, and you can use multiple dots. And the reason I'll be doing that is to give this a little bit of depth, and it saves time. Yeah. So you've got the smaller dots behind and you've got the larger dots in front. It just gives that a little bit of depth to the painting. You could carry this on, and you could put a little tree there, or you could put a church in there, or you could put under this, or you could paint a snowman. You could do that. I tell you what I might do before I wrap this up, because this is just a little bit of fun, a little bit of a Christmas thing. I'm just going to get a little bit of red just on my brush, and I'm just going to put a flash of red in there like that. Just a little flash of red, like as if maybe she got a Christmassy colour coat on or something, or a dress or a smock. I don't know, anything like that. Just a little bit of colour just adds a little bit of warmth to that blue. Gives it a little bit of life. There we go. We could get a little bit of that black just on this brush now, and just put a bit of shadow. There we are. Let's just put a bit of shadow there. Let's put a bit more snow. So she's got a welly boot stuck in some snow there. Making nice bits of snow come in. Get a couple of lines flowing this way, and a couple of lines flowing that way. Just get a little bit of movement. There you go. Again, let's get a little bit of this brush and blue and just put a bit of shadow there like that. I tell you what would be fun. I think maybe she's playing snowballs with her brother and she's picking up some snowballs. So let's just put a pile of snowballs. There we are. This is the last minute thought. A pile of snowballs there like that. So she's in a snowball fight, and one of these snowballs could be coming towards her. You wouldn't know because it could be the size of a snowflake. But there you go, one easy quick painting. And before we finish, I want to ask you once more, please, to subscribe to the channel, and as I said, type in hashtag Cry5Art into the search bar. I'm going to sign this one today because I want to use this as a Christmas card. There you go. And I only sign them when I'm going to keep them. So that's going to be put into my little keep box. Thank you very much. And I upload every Monday, and I will see you then.
It's time to learn with our friend Clive. So grab your brush, have a great time. And don't forget to click subscribe.